otherwise known on your soil test as FE, is something that a lot of us apply to our lawns to try to get that deep, dark, blue-green look to our grass. And there's a lot of different products on the market, and these are two of the big ones right here. These are both granular iron products. We've got Ironite 101 and Double Dark 1600. Ironite is made by Pennington, and of course Double Dark is made by YardMastery. So I want to know which one of these does a better job at turning the lawn as dark blue-green as possible. So we're going to put these head to head and apply these side by side. We're going to split my front yard in half. We're going to do one side Ironite, one side Double Dark, and see which one produces better results. So let's do some quick breakdown here. Double Dark is a 1600 fertilizer, which means it has 16% nitrogen, no phosphorus, and no potassium. It has 6% iron, and then it also is spiked with Bionite and some other micronutrients that our grass needs. The big important numbers here are the amount of nitrogen and the 6% iron. YardMastery actually specifically advertises this product against Ironite and says that it does a better job, and in part it is because of that 16% nitrogen. Basically, when you apply iron to the lawn, you want to tickle the lawn a little bit. You want to wake it up. You want to say, hey, there's some iron here. Suck it up. The 16% nitrogen here is enough to give it a little but not too much to make it grow way too high, and the rate is 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Now let's take a look at Ironite. Ironite, as some of y'all might say, is a 101, which means it has 1% nitrogen and 1% potassium and 0% phosphorus. So this also has some nitrogen in it, but definitely not as much as Double Dark. However, if you take a look at the label back here, you will see that there is 8% calcium in here, 5% sulfur, and 20% iron. Over here, again, 6% iron, less nitrogen here, more nitrogen here, no potassium, little bit of potassium. There's some calcium and sulfur in here. There is no calcium and no sulfur in here. So there's some differences. There's some differences here, but they are both big name products for the granular iron lawn supplement game. This is 3 pounds per 1,000, and this bag is 15 pounds and it covers 5,000 square feet. So this is also 3 pounds per 1,000. So they have the same application rate also, but of course, depends on the concentration of the ingredients in play here. But it's 3 pounds per 1,000. So each section is 2,000 square feet. So we're going to do 6 pounds of each product is going to go on each half of the lawn. I will take some pictures over the next few days and we'll see how this goes. Everybody wants to make their lawn look nice for Halloween. And these are two great products that basically no matter where you've been with your fertilizing routine, you can throw these down a little bit before Halloween, and let's just see how good those results are. I will show you where I'm going to apply it. Oh, and I need to mention that this bag of Double Dark was sent to me for free by YardMastery. Thank you very much, YardMastery, for sending me this specifically to do this comparison to show you guys a showdown between Ironite and Double Dark ahead of the holiday of Halloween. I'm not really going to change up anything else. This section of the lawn that I'm doing this on, the last fertilizer application it had was a pound of potassium via SOP and some propiconazole because I'm dealing with disease. So here we are at the main stage. This is the section of the lawn that we are going to split in half. So let me show you where we're going to split it. You can see my hose bib right there comes out. So that's where we're going to split this. I will go ahead and let's see, we will do Double Dark on the left and Ironite on the right. We'll go in alphabetical order, D-I. Double Dark on the left, Ironite on the right, and Ironite and right rhyme, so I like it. So that's the plan, just a good old-fashioned fart sling and throwdown. Ironite versus Double Dark 2021. Let's get this weighed out and let's get this thrown down on the lawn and take some pictures of before and after and compare them as the days go by. So there's what your double dark looks like. Looks like cookies and cream with some blueberry Cocoa Puffs kind of mixed in. 3 pounds per 1,000, so I need 6 pounds of this. Tree 3 pounds. All right, so now we got our 6 pounds of double dark, about the last bit of it, go in the hopper. There we go, 6 pounds in the hopper. Let's check the spreader setting. 5.25. 5.25 and up. All right, I'm going to use my edge guard, okay? So this is going to be highly scientific with the edge guard. Can't go wrong. Gotta do the old fert dance. Alrighty. Alright, so the little bit kind of stuck to the inside here. So we are going to get that blown out, wiped out, so there's no contamination. Alright, there we go. Now we got a clean hopper, so let's get the Ironite weighed out. 6 pounds, same app, right? So definitely a lot less product in the hopper. All right, let's go get 6 pounds of Ironite spread on the other side of the yard.
Turn our head guard on, let her rip.
Alright, so we are the next day after the Ironite and double dark applications. Don't expect to see a bunch of difference here. Probably will take about a week for both of these products to kick in, but here's what it looks like. We got double dark on the left, Ironite on the right. No real big change here yet.
Hey y'all, good foggy morning. It's day 2. Let's see what the lawn looks like. Oh look, a giant limb has fallen from this giant tree.
Yesterday we had a ton of good, steady rainfall that happened. So we should be looking pretty good. That's good for that iron to get down into the soil. So I would call this definitely watered in at this point. So here we are, double dark on the left, Ironite on the right. So you can see it's kind of blotchy, but that's because there's different types of grass that are in my lawn. It is not the Ironite or the double dark that causes that. I don't know, they're pretty close.
Welcome to the following day.
So it's the final day, and we have reached a point where I believe that both these products have exceeded their maximum efficacy window, meaning the lawn's not going to get any darker than it is right now. So which one is better? YardMastery Double Dark or Pennington's Ironite, which you can find at a big box store? And the answer to that is up to you, really. I feel like both of these products did what they were advertised to do. They were advertised to get my lawn a darker green without pushing a bunch of growth. And that's what they both did. In terms of green up, I feel like maybe the Ironite greened up faster, but in terms of end result on how green my lawn got, I don't really feel like there was a huge difference between these two products. So when it comes down to cost, if you want to talk about cost, I think per 1,000 square feet, YardMastery is like a couple pennies cheaper. You're looking at somewhere around like $3.65 a thousand or $3.70 a thousand, I think, with the Ironite. So it's really up to you. Pros and cons, I mean, with the Ironite, you've got to go to a store and pick it up, and they usually sell them in like 5,000 square foot bags. But with the YardMastery Double Dark, you get 15,000 square feet worth of product, and it's shipped to your door for just a smidgen cheaper. But at the end of the day, it's all about where you want to spend your money. I'm not going to say any more than that. If you would like to pick up some Double Dark, I know that I was talking to Alan from YardMastery, and they said that they have just the single pallet that they've been working through for the rest of the year. So if you'd like to pick some up ahead of Halloween and throw some down onto your lawn instead of the Ironite or a different product, then go ahead and check out the link in the description. It is an affiliate link since I am an affiliate with YardMastery. There's a lot of products on the market that do a lot of great things, and these are two of the most popular ones that I just wanted to show you guys today. And so I hope you've enjoyed the results of this experiment. I know I have. My lawn is definitely looking more healthy and more green. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't yet, I hope you'll hit that like and that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one.